It's been officially 1 year since I bought the Altis Sigma. I got it as a pre-order bike, but today we're going to go over every modification I've made. This will officially be my first 1 year review of the bike. I'm going to go over absolutely everything I've had to deal with this bike. I've had 2 major issues, and I'm also going to go through everything I love about this bike. And overall, I have to say this is going to be a very, very exciting review because I have rode a couple of competing bikes, so I'll be able to make my full opinion on this bike. So without further ado, let's get right into today's video. Okay, so right out of the gate, I'm going to go over some of the modifications I've made to this bike just so you can get a baseline idea. So I have spray painted the bike twice. There is a hatred against spray paint. I'm aware of that, and I really do not care. I like the way it looks with the spray paint. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for that, even though I did the protective coat and everything. A lot of people said that I ruined the bike by doing it, but I really, really like the way it came out. It looks really nice for me, and in my opinion, it really ties the bike together. However, the bike used to be this nice blue metallic, but for me, it looked a little fruity, so I decided to go with the white. I have a gut seat cover on this. The direct handlebar mount, and this is really ugly to look at. I know it is, just hold with me here. The direct mount does not fit on the Altis. When I bought the direct mount originally, the Altis one had not come out yet. So the only direct mount that was available, sorry for the voice crack there, was this one right here. So I ended up having to do a custom welding. I drilled into it, did a bunch of stuff. But now it's nice and secure, obviously. These are Sharky orange grips. I got these off AliExpress. These are some nice grips I got from my buddy. I have no idea what brand they are. I don't know if they're expensive. I don't know if they're cheap. So, you know, maybe look them up if you want them. I couldn't tell you. Spent $1,000 on Supermotos. These are the official Supermotos from Rev Rides. I got them for pre-order. Yeah, this is actually a little ugly to look at. But Michelin street tires, carbon fiber battery wrap. I got that off the TikTok shop. Not gonna lie. American patch set. I literally got that off Amazon for 15 bucks. And there's a reason for that. We'll get into that later. But fake ODI plate. And I also just ordered some official carbon fiber, flake carbon fiber plastics, which we're going to do a custom job with those. Officially, too. They're not plastic. Also got a Moto Cut sticker to go on here. Also set up an LED kit for the bike, which you can see under here. I'll get a quick video of that real quick for y'all. Booyah. Nice little LED kit there. Here we got a little light in the back. Looks pretty good. So this bike is pretty sweet. It's got a worthy suspension setup. It's really nice. Overall, yeah. So I'm gonna give some basic specs on the bike real quick. 98 volt, I believe 35 amp hour and 22 kilowatt. I could be wrong about those stats, but I'm almost 100% sure. They said you could get the bike up to 90 miles per hour in the Rev Rides trailer video. That was with the dirt tires on, by the way. You cannot get this to 90 miles per hour, no chance in hell. Maybe if you're going downhill, you get it to 80, but the highest you can get it to the fixed settings are around 70 miles per hour. You can get it to 60 in sport. Like this. That's about the highest you're getting in sport. I have wheelied the bike once, but it didn't end well. All I gotta say is there's a reason this grip looks like this. Or does this. And not on this one. Dude, look at those cars. Oh, bro. Oh, look at these. Look at this old dog. Oh, shit. Look at this. Old school. Imagine we could get inside of it. Dude. Alright, I'm definitely getting in trouble. Look at this. This is so cool. Just a little side quest real quick. Just fuck whatever I was gonna say. Let's just get right into the issues. The first was the throttle cable. This happened on nearly every bike that came out if you pre-ordered it. I do not know, like, anyone who didn't have trouble with the throttle cable one way or another. Let me show you what Altis did. So they said, we're going to run our throttle cable through here and have it tugging as hard as possible on this piece of metal right here. And what do you think's going to happen? It just wouldn't stop beeping. I reached out to Altis Power Sports, and I also reached out to Vero Motors, where I got the bike from. Altis Power Sports never replied. And when we reached out to Vero, they were like, yeah, we'll send one right out. A month later, I follow back up and they're like, we're still waiting on Altis to send out replacement throttle cables. It's bullshit. The second issue, which I'm having, which I still haven't solved, by the way, involves another very annoying issue. Now, I'm not going to touch it because I don't want it to break, but notice these little cables right here. It just completely stopped working, and I had to bend the wires until they were at the right position that the display would turn on. But other than that, I mean, the Altis is the best bike I've literally rode on ever. I tried the Ultra B, I tried the SR, I tried the Talaria X3. I have not tried the MX5 or MX4, so don't quote me on those. I tried the E-Ride Pro SS 2.0, not the 3.0, but I rode on everything, and honestly, the suspension setup you get on the stock Altis is just better than anything you're gonna get aftermarket wise. So, or well, what the fuck am I saying? Better than anything you're gonna get that's stock. It's really impressive, and I love the suspension setup that it comes with stock. Additionally, this full-size moto seat is a lifesaver on your ass overall, which makes it, in my opinion, the best bike. Forks, rear suspension, and everything else. The brakes on the bike are also literally goated. You are not going to get better brakes on any bike, and that is the complete and utter truth. These brakes, stock-wise, compared to, like, actually the Ultra B ones might be a little better, but compared to any other, like, E-Ride Pro SR, SS, or Talaria or anything, these stock brakes are ridiculous because they're full-sized motorcycle brakes, similar to the Ultra B. They both feel tuned as hell. I would say it's right in between being a full-size dirt bike and, for example, like a Sur-Ron. If you mix both of those, you're going to get the Altis, and it handles everything beautifully. But enough glazing, let's actually ride the damn bike. I'm going to rank the top speed in every mode. We're going to go through it. Okay, so this is the top speed in Eco. Tops out at around 23 miles per hour. This is on the fixed display settings, so 100% honest, this is 22. We're going to throw it up into normal. Now, normal's got a little bit of a kick to it. It's my favorite mode because it's right in between that sporty feel and the casual riding. I do like sport, however, when I'm in a rush, when I'm going to work, sport's always going to be my number one. Let's go ahead and let's give it a quick out of the gate speed test. And here we go, 3, 2, 1. Full throttle, 45 miles per hour. Now we'll go into sport. Sport's gonna send me around 60. Make sure there's no cars coming. Full throttle, 60 miles per hour. And race, I already know what race is gonna be. I don't think we're gonna have enough opening to do race. Yeah. So that I got it to around 63. It can hit 70. I know it can. I'm not gonna push the bike too much though. Look at these ducks, dude. Are those ducks? I think those are ducks. I wanna get a bike in it. We get to edit. Look at these ducks, dude. Dude, they are so chill. There's gotta be like 50 of them here. I don't want to scare them though. They're low-key chill. Imagine you're a bunch of ducks, dude, and you just chill all day. Like, low-key kind of a vibe. Feels good to be back, man. 1 year without posting. 1 year. But I'm back. And I'm back for good, too. Well, I think so. Okay, so now that I've gone over the whole bike, we're going to do a side quest real quick. I'm going to try to get my dog a treat, and I want a kombucha. That's what we're going to end the video with. Kombucha and dog treat. That's a W idea. Just cruising on the abandoned highway. This is pretty cool. This is an abandoned highway from like the 1800s. It shows kind of how things were back in the day. Hold on. We're back. But I can do a killer Lil Wayne impression, dude. Hey, when I was 3 years old, man, I got shot. It was a black man saved my life, you know, that's what I'm talking about back in. The drink reveal. Orange cream, bro. I gotta try this. I'm a big Kmart orange cream kind of guy, and then we got the meat stick for my dog. You wanna say hi? You wanna say hi to the camera? Well, you're drooling everywhere. Must be good. Oh, yeah, you got it. Touch it.